I'm out here at Oak Hill Gun Club today. It's a beautiful day. It's about 15 degrees, nice and snowy. We had 2 to 4 inches over the last couple days. Nobody's out here because it's about 5 degrees with the wind chill, so I got the whole place to myself. I was just messing around with some different guns coming up for the upcoming match season, and I'm also shooting my very first pistol PPC match tomorrow, so I got a bunch of dots over there that I was shooting with a semi-auto and a revolver. I'll probably do terribly, but it'll be fun, so we'll see how we go. I'm out here today shooting another one of my Packin Pistols, which is also a 45 Colt. This one, though, is a Ruger Redhawk, which hopefully you can see here. This is not one of the factory round butt models. I actually had it converted to round butt before they started selling those. And it is also cut for moon clips, which I had made from Hearthco, Dave Hearth. You can see these things stick straight up and down. They don't wiggle. There's no room in them. He made these specifically for the brass I sent him, which I would highly recommend if you want the top quality. TK Custom or Hearthco are probably the best in the game. And this gun can pack some heat. The little 45 I was shooting recently is limited to the same loads that are in this gun right now. These would be a max charge of 296 for a 45 Ruger only load. Those loads that are essentially a maximum charge in that gun are only about 2/3 of the way there in this Redhawk. This thing could probably take up to 50,000 PSI loads, but most shooters don't want to actually pull the trigger on those, myself included. They are not ideal. A bit painful to shoot, so today I'm out here just using the same 350 grade load that I took video of the other week. But you can see they've got some power. Definitely got some power behind them. I actually had to move that plate back because when I took my first single shot at it, the whole plate was knocked over by the momentum of that bullet. It's a very powerful cartridge when loaded appropriately. And that's a big 18 by 24 thick plate. So knocking that whole bad boy over, kind of impressive. But this one is a little bit more of a beast to shoot because the hammer comes back and bites you every time. I'm actually thinking about taking the hammer off altogether and converting this to a double action only gun. I don't mind when it rams into my hand every now and then shooting these hot loads, but just for practice, if you're going to shoot like 100 of these things in a row, it kind of gets annoying. So I'm probably going to chop the hammer off of this, set it up for double action only, so then I won't have to deal with that. But it's a nice stout pistol. I carry it in a Simply Rugged pancake and a cross draw model, so if you're coming up on something, you need to draw the gun real quick, comes right up and you can get a good shot on target. I like these holsters because you can get them with what they call the conversion straps. You can wear them inside waistband or outside waistband. And right now I'm wearing this outside waistband with the Ruger Redhawk. If you need to pull it out quick and make a shot, it's easy to do that one-handed or two-handed. No big deal. Just rip and run. All right, well, it's about 15 degrees, maybe 15 to 20 mile an hour gusts of wind out here today. So hopefully the chrono doesn't blow off the barrel while I'm shooting at it. That would be rather unfortunate. But let's get some velocity numbers here through the chronograph on this load. 1,093, 1,105, 1,056, 1,075, 1,043, and 1,061. So those are pretty consistent. Given the temperature today, I'm not too surprised if the standard deviation and extreme spread's a little higher than usual. 1,072 average, extreme spread of 62, standard deviation of 23. Yeah, it's probably the temperature that's kind of affecting the load. These should be about half of those numbers with 296. if it's a little bit warmer. But it is probably about 0 degrees today with the wind chill, so I'm not too surprised.